I'm interested in the Chinese state and why the Chinese state has managed to maintain control over such a large country consistently over decades. I think that it has a lot to do with China's history. First few months of my field research was really a time for orienting myself, getting a handle on the language, starting to read documents. It's only really after I returned to Harvard that I knew what to focus on. One period that I'm looking at is the Cultural Revolution period. This is a time when rebels, so-called Red Guards, were attacking bureaucrats, wanting to create a revolutionary state, which really meant a state without a bureaucracy. But through all of this time, the ancient Chinese bureaucratic legacies has persisted, and I find this really fascinating. Yeah, Jinan is a really excellent base to go to different archives within Shandong province. I mean, I get a lot of information from individuals who remember the past, but of course over time the story changes. Whereas in the archive it's sort of frozen in time, so it is really important to compare what people tell me about history to the written record there is about history. I accompanied a group of 400 former rebel Red Guards on a special train organized by the Railway Ministry. At some point in the Cultural Revolution they were sent to northern China, to the countryside, to get them out of the city. Now they are 60 years old and revisited their rebellious past. And that was a very important conversations to find out how people remember the Cultural Revolution, what their political lessons are for themselves, for their own political behavior, what the country should learn from the Cultural Revolution period. A lot of the history I have been looking at has unfolded over the last 50 years. This is in the living memories of a lot of people who are here on the square right now. So if they start to become familiar with my face, it's almost better than an archive in some way. It's a new perspective.